Talking about some weather today. I mean, we're also looking ahead to the weekend because we could be set up for some real rain this weekend.
Yeah, I was just looking at some of the potential rainfall totals. It could be pretty impressive through the weekend into next week. We do
indoor
need
plans.
It. We've been asking for a soaker this weekend, just might deliver. So start thinking of some backup indoor plans just in case what could pan out does. I'm going to bring you through everything that we know so far and kind of give you some of my thoughts here. Our upper level pattern, we've had this ridge of high pressure that's been out in the Gulf, and that's been keeping us really warm. And of course, we've had that onshore wind giving us that daily chance for afternoon storms. But here's the thing, this ridge is going to start to shift west over the weekend, and that's going to put us on the side of this dip in the jet stream. We call it a trough, and when those develop, that allows for a lowering of pressure, which could sometimes allow physical lows to develop, and that's what we're going to be watching for. The placement of where this jet stream dips is key. If it goes a little further to the east and develops over the state, we more than likely won't get a low to develop. But if it does stay right out over the Gulf, that allows this low to develop, and it will give us a very soggy weekend. And could we potentially be tracking some tropical development? That's the big question mark as well. Satellite and radar right now is nice and quiet. Let's get you out the door today, and then we'll get into a little more detail with that. A few light showers up in Crystal River this morning in Citrus County, and we'll watch for a few coastal morning showers between now and about 11:30 or so from Pasco and areas north. And then through the afternoon, between about 4 and 7 p.m., we'll watch for a few showers maybe in Pasco and Pinellas County through the heart of the Tampa area going into the evening hours. So between, again, 4 and 7, we'll watch for a few quick passing showers from Pasco County into Polk County. Going into the overnight hours, we could have a few lingering storms, not expecting anything severe though. And then tomorrow morning, if you're an early commuter from Tampa and areas south, we could have some heavy downpours. So if you commute around 5:30, that's something that you'll definitely be wanting to watch for. Going into Thursday, we'll watch for most of our storm activity to set up inland as our wind comes onshore. And we could have some heavy downpours even late in the evening on Thursday. So if you go to bed around 10:30, Mother Nature just might give you a nice little rain sound as you're trying to go to sleep and a few rumbles of thunder. Going into Friday is the day we're going to be watching for this trough to set up. It's essentially, again, an area of low pressure, and you could get lows to spin up along that. Showers and storms possible along the coast Friday. Most of the storms for the evening set up inland with the exception of the Nature Coast, but we're going to be watching for this low to start developing here. And just kind of seeing that our shorter range models is picking up on that low makes me a little more inclined to believe the European model. If this low develops, what it's going to do is bring bands of heavy downpours throughout the weekend, starting on Saturday and then going all the way into Monday. Some models, the Euro in particular, is thinking that this could become a tropical depression near the Big Bend. Regardless of any kind of tropical development, our impact will be the same here. We're just looking at a lot of heavy rain on and off all the way through the weekend into early next week. Light chop on the bay, seas 1 to 2 feet for that marine forecast today. 7 day shows the scattered storms continuing through the end of the week. Today will be our driest day before we look ahead to potentially a soggy weekend. Those rain chances Saturday, Sunday, Monday definitely have the potential to climb.